People, deluded, I'm back again. Arsenal 2, Napoli 0, and definitely if you said that to anyone before the start of the game, we would have taken that. Terrific performance. Yes, at times obviously we kind of rid our luck and they missed chances and stuff, but for me, fantastic performance from the keeper in check to obviously the attackers. I know people will say they missed chances respectively, but so did Napoli. Both teams missed some chances, but for me, an enjoyable game to watch. Credit Unai Emery for the tactics and all of them things there. Team for the game plan, Mesut Ozil, Torreira, for me in particular. I can't not speak about Aaron Ramsey with a pick of the bunch. Can't have to hail up Maitland Niles as well. He's in the mix as well. I felt Maitland Niles was superb in everything he did. So yeah, going into the game, we know top four. To get top four, or to Champions League, I keep saying top four. To get Champions League by any means necessary is what we need to do, whether that's via the top four or winning this competition. Away from that, it's a European trophy. It's a chance to win something, so we need to go and do that. Unai Emery could win his first European trophy in England, win his first trophy as Arsenal manager. The players, this is what they play football for. Champions League as well. So yeah, we know Napoli, Carlo Ancelotti, they haven't been in the best of form, but Carlo Ancelotti, cerebral assassin sort of man, you know him, he's been around the block, and so is Unai Emery. And I'll have to say, people, for me anyways, terrific performance from the boys, for me anyways. Like I said, from the keeper in check, because I'm not going to lie, I thought the team thing that Unai Emery, the tactics that Unai Emery deployed in terms of the personnel that went out there, I felt it was calm and superb. Just would have played Leno if it was up to me, because I feel Leno, you just play your best keepers and he's been playing in good form. But in terms of experience in that first half, I know Insigne should have scored and stuff like that, but I felt Cech, you could see him being vocal. Koscielny got caught out a couple of times, but I felt Koscielny was there, as was Socrates. Monreal was busier in the second half, but we were superb. The three men in midfield, or the two pivots in Torreira and Ramsey, mate, from the first minute, Ramsey was on it, man, and I'm going to miss this, man. And I'm really going to miss what he brings to the table on nights like this. Torreira obviously was there as well. Mesut Ozil, for me, was superb. Has he done enough running now for some? I don't know, but he was superb. And you were looking at, off the back of the result against Everton, you were seeing what Xhaka or the team might apparently lack without Xhaka. So I feel it was superb from the team. I feel first 20 minutes, we were all over them. I felt they were nervous. I felt the fans got them rocking. I felt the players, they needed to be up for this, and I felt I keep saying Torreira, Aubameyang and Lacazette, I felt they pressed well from the front. I know they both should have scored. They pressed well from the front. It was interesting because I saw, it was like Ozil, I wouldn't say he was a striker, but when pressing or out of possession, I felt we were very progressive in stopping their progressive passing as well. But it's like Ozil became the striker and Aubameyang peeled on the left and Lacazette peeled on the right, sort of thing. So in terms of listening to the tactics and all them things there from Unai Emery, it was superb to see, people. To get a clean sheet, for me, we know the away goals, it's a sheg, it basically counts for 2 goals. We needed to get a clean sheet today, and it's been a terrific performance. Only stain you could sort of have is probably they've given us things to think about in the second leg, and we probably should have scored 3 or 4, but they should have scored as well. Yet people could say we were fortunate and we rid our luck, but I felt we were superb, man, especially in the first half, man. Koscielny stepping out, being aggressive, everyone being aggressive. We were in their half for how much of that first half, basically, bar the odd chance. They couldn't do anything, man. Like, they didn't really have any opportunities. Obviously, it was a lovely goal from Aaron Ramsey to eventually put in. A lovely team move, in my opinion. Got to hail up Maitland Niles, Lacazette and everybody involved. Ozil, I'm sure, was in the early stages of it. Terrific performance from them to go 1-0 up. Obviously, shortly after, Torreira wins the ball. He picks whose pocket did he pick? He picked someone's pocket, does a little chop, gets a bit of fortune. Obviously, it looks like it's going wide, and it's basically a Koulibaly own goal, and we'll call it that. But 2-0, we're in Wonderland, and you can see Carlo Ancelotti, they look kind of nervous. And if you go on the back of Napoli's recent results, they have been playing a bit funny, people, so maybe that was in the back of their minds. I felt we were doing very well with the fullbacks. Obviously, I felt Ramsey had the freedom of the park and he was bossing it. I felt Aubameyang and Lacazette, the final touches weren't quite there from our two-star strikers, but they were at it, man. I felt we did our job, man. So to go in at half-time, I felt we were deserved, man. Like I said, Insigne, couple up of opportunities, and like I told you in my preview, when you look at them and you see on the last shoulder, I know he looks saw it with Insigne in particular, like Monreal in the second half, which we're gonna get onto now. At times not aware and things like that. They've given us a lot of things to think about in the second leg. Second half now, Ramsey should have scored as well. Ironically, quick little early corner, forgive me if I'm wrong. We had a couple of opportunities collectively through a number of players, man. But I'm not here to criticise anyone. I think we were superb in my opinion. Hope we don't come to rule them opportunities. But we have to hail up Napoli because you know what Napoli are about. They're creating chances very quickly. Monreal was very busy in that second half. Balls over the top consistently into that space and that gap that Kohler leaves as a byproduct of him being a wing-back and not a full-back and needing to go forward and them sort of things there. On another day, they probably scored these chances and I was shocked at the sitters they were missing. And us to a degree, but for me, people, let's say we rid our luck, and I felt we was a bit nervous in particular in the last 10 people. It looked like we were very nervous, especially when we went 5-4-1. It looked like, and I like to see the fans got our players through that. It looked like we were just needing to calm down, just manage the game a bit more. Fullbacks don't go forward as much. Ramsey, I know you're bossing it, but just chill off. And it's a lovely performance for me, people. Bar that, we were superb today. Clean sheet, 2 goals. Just away from all of that, standing up to be counted. There's these games there, the application has to be there. And for me, every player was superb purely because of that. No player was sinking and swimming. Everyone ran their socks off. Mesut Ozil and Lacazette, they should be upset that they got subbed. No one wants to get subbed. People don't need to make a thing of it what it is. You remember, in these positions, it's difficult. No one wants to come off. I'm sure he didn't want to sub no one. And I like to see how he kind of recognised very early that, okay, we're slightly nervous and they're getting a couple chances. Let me just 5-4-1 this on a quick thing and just chill off a bit. But we were cool, man. We were cool. We did our thing, man. I got a couple notes because if you don't know, I had to watch the first half of the Barbers, people, because you know Jamaican barbers are never on time, if we're honest. But like I said, I think we did a great job stopping their progressive passing. I felt we were pressing and committed. We just needed to be a bit wary of the away goal within the first 20. I felt Napoli were very rattled, like I've already said. Their strike was making lovely runs and they just weren't brave enough to find them. I felt our shape was very good to counter as well. We were countering on at will. I felt we took advantage of the young keeper Merritt as well at several times. He made some good saves in the second half, but his youthfulness that he'll get with experience, that he'll get over that, showed today. He looked a bit nervous, as did Napoli, to be fair, looked rattled together. Yeah, man, big occasion. Everybody riding for the cause. Everyone aggressive, front foot defending. Very impressed with the game plan and all of these sort of things there. Lacazette probably had an opportunity, I'm so sure, with the missed kick as well. I felt we had amazing team shape, in my opinion. When the keeper spilled Aubameyang's effort in the 39th minute, I felt we could have done a bit better. And yeah, we looked dangerous in the first half whenever we went forward. This is just some general notes, but I feel it's not going to be easy. It's half time in this tie. I back us to get an away goal, but Napoli, their support is crazy. We did our thing and shut them up today, but Naples is a crazy ground. It's a good platform to build on. It's a good thing we can move forward. It's 2-0, it's a clean sheet. That guy that was talking was in my comments saying, oh, Napoli going to hit you 3 and 4. Boy, I'm coming to get you. I don't even reply to trolls, but I'm coming to get you. It's a great day, man. Like I said, man, Unai Emery did his thing with the game plan, the players. For me in particular, Maitland Niles and probably Mesut Ozil and Aaron Ramsey, I pushed them 3 there with a pick of the bunch. But see, performances like this, people, I don't like to cherry pick individuals. I felt everybody did their thing today. As is needed, I felt Kohler bossing it down that left-hand side. If only at times the Emperor that was a bit better in the second half, we might have got a 3 and a 4th and stuff. But when Arsenal play well, we find ourselves always saying we should have scored more. So it's half-time in the tie, but we did our job. No away goals, platform to build on. We now look to Watford on Monday, which is going to be a tough game. So yeah, and then we've got to play Napoli. So we can't rest on our laurels. We can't get excited and things like that to a degree because we can't get complacent. We need to move forward. But on that note, people, good evening. Like I said, Arsenal 2, Napoli 0. So good evening. I'm out.